From the brink of disbandment to the peak of the world. 5 turning points of growth in BTS you didn't know. 1. The question that began after the lights went out. Behind the dazzling success of BTS, now reigning as 21st century pop icons, at the very top of the global music industry were fragile questions they asked themselves in pitch-black darkness. At the time of their debut in 2013, they were nothing more than an unknown group from a small, newly established agency with neither capital nor recognition. As trainees left one by one, even the remaining members would look at each other and ask, "Can we even debut?" Not a single person could have predicted that those boys lying under the dim lights of a dark practice room would one day conquer the world. This is not a simple success story. It is a narrative forged through endurance, crisis, and relentless choices, a growth reversal that reveals the true essence of authenticity our era longs for. 2. Turning the hardship of being small into youthful connection. In the beginning, BTS was planned as a hip-hop project centered around RM. But reality was harsh. The hardship of being from a small company, the lack of broadcast opportunities, and poor album sales threatened the very survival of the team. There was even a period when serious discussions about disbandment took place among the members. At that moment, their turning point was not to seek external validation, but to reveal their inner truth. They took off the mask of aggressive hip-hop warriors and, inheriting the spirit of epic high, began to sing about their own wounds and anxieties. This marked the beginning of the HYYH, the Most Beautiful Moment in Life series that would change the paradigm of K-pop. The name, BTS Bulletproof Boy Scouts, carries the profound meaning of blocking out the prejudice and oppression that teenagers face in their lives. By turning the limitation of lacking capital into authentic storytelling, they transformed their name, once a defensive shield, into a resonance shared with youth across the world. 3. SNS was not promotion. It was digital intimacy. When traditional media closed its doors on them, BTS turned to new territories: Twitter, YouTube, Bangtan Bomb, and blogs logs. They broke the conventional idol formula of mystery and instead shared behind-the-scenes moments and everyday life without filters. Fans were moved by the constant stream of content even during hiatuses and gave them the nickname Hyeja Sonyeondan Generous BTS. This was not just marketing. Through log-style sharing that went beyond one-way promotion, they created a sense of digital intimacy, a feeling of growing together with their fandom, ARMY. This bond was proven through numbers. In 2018, they became the first K-pop boy group to surpass 10 million YouTube subscribers and receive the Diamond Creator Award, setting a groundbreaking precedent that one could reach the top of the world without relying on traditional media power. 4. Intellectual pleasure through literature and art. BTS Universe, BU. BTS's music goes beyond a simple auditory experience. It functions as a vast philosophical text. They intricately wove classical literature and artistic metaphors into their universe. Hermann Hesse's Demian, the philosophical foundation of Wings. Ursula K. Le Guin's The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas social symbolism in the Spring Day MV. Kim Chun-soo's Flower. Existential inspiration for serendipity. Films like In the Mood for Love and Moonlight aesthetic influences throughout their albums. These elements transformed global fans from mere consumers into active interpreters. The intellectual pleasure of analyzing lyrics and visual symbols elevated BTS's music into a cultural discourse and even motivated fans worldwide to learn Korean. 5. The power of good influence. The emotional vaccine. The true stature of BTS shines not only in Billboard rankings, but in the depth of the values they practice. Through the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, they delivered messages against violence worldwide, accumulating approximately 5.9 billion KRW in donations over 5 years. Individual members have also become catalysts for social change. Suga donated 5 billion KRW to establish a treatment center for children with autism spectrum disorder. Jungkook donated 2 billion KRW to children's hospitals and disaster relief. V donated fitness equipment to his military unit and contributed to the Red Cross. Beyond the economic impact of a single song like Dynamite over 1.7 trillion KRW, BTS fulfills a social role as an emotional vaccine that heals hearts worldwide. 6. Unstoppable growth. the blueprint for Act 2 in 2026. The members' military service and solo activities since 2022 are not a gap in their careers. Rather, they are a strategic sequence maximizing individual capabilities while preparing for sustainable growth. Plans for their full group return already exist in detailed form. According to records, BTS is expected to make a grand comeback with their fifth full album Arirang on March 20th, 2026, followed by a comeback show in Gwanghwamun and a new world tour starting April 9th. This demonstrates their unique survival structure, turning even military service into fuel for growth. Conclusion. To every youth waiting for their own HYYH, BTS did not fall from the sky as a perfect ready-made star. They are a long-term growth team, built through years of endurance and obscurity, moments of crisis that threatened their existence, and countless decisions to say, let's tell our true story. If your life feels like it's falling apart, like you're walking through a dark tunnel of your own disbandment crisis, remember their story. The day you chose not to give up may become the beginning of the most beautiful moment of your life, your own HYYH.
구독, 좋아요.